All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LC Chess. This is game number 205. I am playing 1,000 games of chess, attempting to improve and stay consistent along the way. Been playing pretty decent recently. I have, over the last 3 games, we won 2 and then we drew the last game yesterday. Yesterday I didn't play the cleanest, but managed to draw with, actually it was a completely losing position. I was down 3 pawns in the middle game, and then in the end game my opponent just hung their queen, but our time disadvantage forced us into a position where we had to draw. I'm pretty sure we had a minute on the clock when we won their queen. My opponent had something like 3 minutes, and they did a pretty good job defending. I won a couple pawns. I was able to create a nice advantage for myself. I just couldn't find a mate, and there was like 15 seconds on the board. I just started giving checks, and then the final check to secure the draw was made with half a second left on the clock. So very glad I was able to preserve some elo there. That would have really stunk if I lost that on time, but it's all part of the game. That's why it's part of the game. That's why we play chess. It's exciting. It's exciting. My heart was going. I talked about 2 games ago where I was in an endgame, and I managed to keep my cool, but yesterday's game did not manage to keep my cool. I was very stressed, very nervous, but happy with the result. I'll say that, happy with the result. All right, let's get into this one. 205. 1464 is the elo. We stay at our all-time high, playing a 1448 from India with the white pieces. Going to get the queen out on the second move of the game. All right. Still seeing this kind of stuff. I can attack the queen. I don't know if it's the greatest idea, but 3 pawns in the center. I could bring a knight out. Let's bring the knight out. Just got to be wary about bringing this bishop out. This is protected. 2 pawns in the center. At what point do I play this? Let's play this now. Like queen a5, yeah. I mean, I can continue to play this. I can play bishop d2. I don't hate bishop d2. Let's just play principled, right? Let's play principled. Castle. My opponent has decided to deviate from the principles, so wow. I mean, I can play this as well. Let's do this. I think my opponent's going to go here. I'll go queen c2. I'll still go queen c2 to protect. I think that's the only way. I don't see any other moves that are bad for me. Yep. And then I'll take with the pawn. I might even take with the queen, just because my opponent has 0 development. Now let's take with the pawn. Let's open up the rook. This queen is, I don't think it's going to be too good in the long run. Let's castle. They have to go back. I have this open file for the rook. I'm not too excited to get the rook there. Let's play. Ooh, I haven't moved this bishop yet. Let's go here. Line up the bishop to the queen. Let's take. Let's bring this rook to the center. I like the positioning of our pawns right here. They're all on dark squares. I'm just gonna allow them to take here. The thing is, my queen will hang if I don't move it if they do take. So let's go here. Still haven't developed 3 of their pieces. And I would like to get my knight in eventually. I just don't see a way forward. Could be looking at something like that. Let's take a look at that. Knight d2, knight c4. Let's try that. I have a feeling they're probably going to try to go for checkmate, but I'll just bring the bishop. Yeah, if I can get my knight here, I think that's a good long-term plan. They try to go for checkmate. I'm going to bring the bishop. And I'll probably just trade this bishop off, honestly. Let's do that. Give my knight some forward mobility. I can actually just go for this pawn now as well, attacking the rook. They take. Let's take back. Still go for this pawn. Can also go for this square. Attacks this pawn again. Question is, do I take here? Might as well, right? I don't see any issues with taking. Yeah, let's do that. Win a pawn. And let's go back with this knight, right? They're probably going to attack my queen. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, let's go back with this knight. I'm thinking this and probably just slide my queen over to a safe square. Probably just slide my queen over to a safe square. Maybe even a queen trade here. I don't mind the queen trade, because if the knight takes, then I have protection on b2. Yeah, so let's do that. Knight takes, protection on b2. And I'll take their queen just to damage their pawn structure if they don't take me. And I'm pretty happy with the position we've put together so far. We've connected central pawns. The only thing is that outside past a pawn. Oh, they're going to take with the knight, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay, so what if I play this? If I play this, they can't take this pawn. I take their rook, they take, and then I take here. They can go there. Okay. I just take here, and then I have this. I just have to worry about back rank. I just need to worry about back rank. Let's play this. They're going to have to back up somewhere. Can't take this knight because... actually, I can take the knight. And I hang a pawn. Didn't realize that was the case. Let's make the getaway square. What can this knight attack? Let's make the getaway square. And I fork myself. Oh, no. All right, now I'm down a piece. I'm not down a piece, but... Oh, I'm down 2 pawns. Oh, no. And oh my god. These are some good moves. My only saving grace is this outside pass pawn, but I've completely self-destructed. Yeah, my opponent is converting pretty well. They're going to win this, and I'm not going to do good here. Man, that fell apart quick, didn't it? Oh, yeah. We're going to win my bishop. Oh, no. I think this is going to be it for me. I do like to play until checkmate, so I'm going to finish this out even though I'm down what's going to be 12 points of material. All right, let's take a look. My opponent's going to wait. So if they don't wait 6 minutes, that would really stink. Just give the checkmate. There we go. All right, my opponent gives checkmate. All right, let's take a look and see where the wheels fell off the bus there. Back to 1456. %77% accuracy. My opponent played like a 2000. They made one blunder. That was it. Yeah, they played a pretty much perfect game except for one blunder. 84%. Bring out their queen on the second move of the game. The opening is fine. The opening's great. Where did things go wrong? Bring the queen. Do a great job here. I shouldn't have taken. Should have allowed this. I guess they can always take back, and but I'm giving up a pawn. I'm a little nervous about that. I don't really know what my long-term plans are with my queen on a4 here. Yeah, I mean, I just have to go back if they play all the top engine moves. But takes. Never going to play h4 there. Let's see where some of the blunders are. This is my opponent's blunder. I probably could have just kept the tension here. I felt like taking away this bishop that's looking at my king is the right move there, but Stockfish is not the biggest fan. Prefers taking in the center instead. And then getting my knight to the center is not... Okay. It is a good move. Take a free pawn, go back. Okay, attack the queen instead is better here. And then I kind of just get messed up by their knight. Yeah, the fork kills me. Oh, I just have to look out for this. Another game where I get forked. I mean, this is stuff that should have been beat out of me at the 1100 level, but I'm still blundering forks like this with 5 minutes on the clock. I can't allow this. I get tunnel vision. I'm thinking too much about back rank checkmate, and I'm not even considering this. Ugh, yeah. Which is a shame. All right, so I get forked, and then lose the rook, and then this move right here. Ugh, another fork. But this one's a little less egregious because I only had one move. I guess I could have moved this way, but yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough game. I didn't play the worst. It was really just the one move, the fork, that killed me. Probably would have been a really dynamic position moving forward here if I didn't blunder this, but not sure how. I probably would have tried to protect this pass pawn, but the knight kills me like usual. Those dirty knights. All right. Well, I'm going to call it on this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for coming out today. I appreciate it. Let's hope we can get back into the win column tomorrow. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. All right. Have a good one and be safe.